Hey, good morning guys. I'm Chris, the founder of Nash Solutions. Today we're actually going to film the second episode of the CUD. In this episode, we're actually going to cover a few different things. First of all, when we actually launched our filter machine on social media, we got a lot of feedback, so we're going to answer some of your questions. One of the biggest things that we got is, oh, it's just an ultrasonic cleaning machine. I can get a cheaper one from Harbor Freight. This is a Harbor Freight's 2.5 litre base machine. It's $89.99. You can buy that for in store or online. Second machine over here is again from Harbor Freight. It's a 6 litre machine. It's $179.99. And again, you can buy that online or inside any Harbor Freight. Third machine here is actually where it all started for me with an ultrasonic cleaning machine, when I realized we can actually take this machine and improve upon it and make it better to clean soft parts, air filters, etc. And again, that's a 10 litre machine. This retails at $345 online. And then you have the Nash Solutions cleaning machine. This machine has been heavily modified to clean air filters. It is a 10 litre machine. Our recommended retail price on that is $329.99. However, just to plug the pre-sale that we've got going on right now, it's 25% off, so you can get it for $249.99. I'll show you the filters that we're cleaning today. This is the 2.5 litre machine. Straight away, you're going to see the size difference. It's only 2.5 litres. It is not going to fit a big bike filter in there. The filter is almost as big as the machine itself. We do have a mini filter out of my son's dirt bike here. I don't think this is going to fit in there either, but just for size wise, we're going to use this today. Next machine, again, the Harbor Freight one, the 6 litre machine. As you can see, again, this filter is not going to fit in there the way that we want it to. It will go in this way, which does present its own problems. Problem number one is going to be, instead of the filter sitting face down and all of the dirt and debris falling out, it's now going to have to sit this way, which means that the dirt and debris from up here has to travel through multiple layers of foam to get clean. So I still have my doubts about this one. And then the original machine that I started out with, as we know, that can obviously fit a big bike, small bike. You can even fit 2 mini filters in there. And you can see how dirty these filters are. And then machine number 3 is my one. We're going to do a full big bike filter. So let's go through now and show you how dirty these filters are. This one here, I would say, is moderate. It's not particularly dirty. One thing you're going to see is we got brand new cleaning solution in this machine, ready to go to clean filter number 1. Number 2, you can see the dirt on this one. I'd say this is heavily soiled. There's quite a bit of dirt and debris in this machine. Again, brand new cleaning solution in this machine. Number 3, take a closer look at that filter. Again, it's heavily soiled. These are all filters from a race this past weekend. And again, we are using brand new filter cleaning solution in that machine. And then, as I said before, I have so much confidence in our machine. So I'm actually going to put the dirtiest one in our machine. Not only am I going to use the dirtiest filter, I'm going to use the cleaning solution that has been used now probably over 50 times. We've run a lot of filters and tests on this, but I am not concerned. The machine will do do what we need it to do. So I guess with that being said, let's get to it. I'm going to start off here. We're actually going to run them all at the same time. But machine number 1, the Harbor Freight machine. This machine actually only goes up to 4 minutes. There is a temperature setting on here, just like the other machines, but it does not not tell you what the temperature is. From the lid there. So let's get that one closed in. Machine number 2, as I said to you earlier, is going to have to go in this way. This machine does say that it goes up to 176 degrees. I'm not too sure how you would know that because the maximum temperature shown here is 80 degrees. And again, we are having to put the filter in this way as opposed to preferably going this way. So let's dunk that one in there as well. Straight away you can see we can only get about half the filter in there, so we're going to squash it down, jam that lid on there real quick. Machine number 3 is my original. As we know, this machine will absolutely hold a few different size filters. That one's in there. And last but not least, this one here. We're going to run all of these for 5 minutes. Each machine is set at 5 minutes. Only difference is we're about 122 degrees over here. 51 degrees is roughly around, what, 120 degrees as well. This one, I don't know. I think we're at 80, but the control panel doesn't really tell us. I have no idea what temperature we're at on this machine, but we have them all set to a 5-minute cleaning cycle. And let's give it a go. So here's number 1. Let's give this a squeeze. So as you can see, not the best of results here straight out the gate, but let's give it a rinse. There's still a lot of oil in this. We're going to give it a 30-second rinse on all of these. Okay, 30-second rinse, pretty disappointing results. Let's go see how the other ones did. Okay, machine number 2. This is the 6-litre machine from Harbor Freight. Immediately you can see that it's not all the way submerged because the machine is too small. Let's let this drain off. Give it a squeeze. Again, doesn't really look like it's been cleaned. Maybe a little bit here at the bottom. I'm not too sure why that patch did, but let's give it a rinse and see. Okay, that's 30 seconds of rinse on that one. Again, pretty filthy. I would not put that back on my bike, that's for sure. I have the original machine where I started with this. Let's pull this out. All right, still dirty. You can still see all the oil in that as well. This is not a clean filter. It's going to be the same results as the other ones. Okay, just 30 seconds of rinsing there. As you can see, less than satisfactory results. Still definitely better than the other ones if we go back over and compare those. You can actually see it's a little better. And now let's do the Nash Solutions machine. So without even rinsing this out, I think instantly you can see the results here are different. Exactly the same cleaning solution, Only difference is this one has had about 50 filters go through it, if not more. They're all clean for the same time, under the same conditions. I don't even need to rinse this machine, this filter, should I say, sorry. But we're going to, let's give it the same 30 seconds like the other ones. Okay, that's 30 seconds of rinsing. I think the results speak for themselves. I don't really need to say too much, but this is a filter that we can now just let dry, re-oil, and put it on our bikes. But just to prove that the machine does clean the way it should, and we're actually going to just take the filter from the 6-litre machine from the Harbour Freight. We're going to run it for a quick cycle on the Nash Solutions filter cleaning machine. I'm actually just going to do a 3-minute cycle, so it should be nice, quick and easy. Again, so all this little surface that you see here, that's a static charge that you get from an ultrasonic cleaning machine. As soon as we rinse that, it will actually all come off. Let's go over and give it a rinse. And there we have it. Again, another great result. That was only 3 minutes this time. So let's just quickly head back over, do a quick recap. We've ran these filters under the same conditions across all of these machines. We actually put our machine up against the biggest test. We gave it the dirtiest filter. We use old, nasty cleaning solution that's ran about 50, if not more, filters through it. The results were evident straight away as soon as we pulled it out of the machine. I don't need to talk about this anymore. I think we've squashed that. These standard machines, these cheap machines from Harbour Freight are just as good or better, because they're absolutely not. The results are evident. The filter speaks for itself. It's clean, it just needs to be dried, oiled, and it's ready to go. So with that being said, jump online, nashsolutions.com, order yours before the pre-sale ends on the 20th. Hi guys, so I know you thought this video was over, but yesterday evening when putting all this content together, I realized that there might be a few doubters out there that thought that the cleaning solution in these 3 machines was not the same as the cleaning solution we used in our filter cleaner. I did point out yesterday that this cleaner had about 50 plus filters go through it, hence why it was black, dirty and grimy. So we were going to eliminate that. We're going to do a quick exercise here just to show you that if we dump all of this solution into that machine, the results will be just as good as yesterday from that machine. So let's give it a go. Alright guys, we're going to quickly get this up to temperature and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, we're up to temperature. We're going to put this filter in there and give it a clean. This one is just moderately dirty. We're going to come in closer just so you can see it. Nothing crazy. but let's give this one a clean. We're going to do this one for 5 minutes. Turn it on. We'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, the clock's just hit 0, so let's pull this filter out and show you guys what a great machine this is here and how good it is at cleaning these filters. All right, that's about 30 seconds. Squeeze out. Well, and there you have it. Once again, just proving that our filter cleaner is far superior to any of these other ultrasonic cleaners. Doesn't matter where they come from, it does a better job. So I think we've proven our point. Thanks for tuning in.